Hello, welcome to Dong Nai Radio and Television Station. In conclusion, which has just been issued by the U.S. Department of Commerce, the anti-dumping tax rate on Vietnam's honey has dropped sharply by 7 times compared to the previous tax rate. That means honey products of Vietnam continue to have opportunity to export to the U.S. market, which is leading export market of Vietnamese honey. However, the Ministry of Industry and Trade said that the result still does not reflect the reality of Vietnam honey production. Therefore, Vietnam continues to raise this issue. According to the Ministry of Industry and Trade, if Vietnam can maintain the U.S. market, it will have opportunity to develop new product groups with high values because the U.S. is a market with large purchasing power. Besides, continuing to export to the U.S. is also significant to tens of thousands of beekeepers. According to the official guidance of the Ministry of Health, Vietnam will vaccinate children from 5 to 12 years old with the 2 kinds of vaccine, Pfizer and Moderna. In particular, this guide notes that children will only receive 2 doses of the same vaccine and it is not permitted to make 2 different kinds of COVID-19 vaccine in order to avoid accidental injections. For vaccination at school, if there are multiple age groups and both of the vaccine are available, vaccination will be carried out by grade. This means that 8th grade block uses only 1 type of vaccine. In addition, when vaccinating at schools, it will also be deployed class by class to avoid injecting the wrong type of vaccine. On April the 18th, the People's Court of Ho Chi Minh City opened the first instance trial to try 12 defendants for the crime of activities aimed at overthrowing the People's Administration. These are members of the terrorist organization Provisional National Government of Vietnam, which is operating in Ho Chi Minh City and many other provinces. The terrorist organization Provisional National Government of Vietnam, led and commanded by Đào Minh Quân, was established in a foreign country. It had engaged in many propaganda activities against the state of Vietnam, distorted information, conducted armed riots. The 12 defendants in the case have carried out many activities to persuade others to join the terrorist organization, conducted a referendum to elect Đào Minh Quân as the 3rd president of the Republic of Vietnam. Among them, 9 defendants were prosecuted under the Clause 1, Article 109 of the Penal Code 2015. 3 defendants were prosecuted under Clause 2, Article 109 of the 2015 Penal Code. The trial is expected to last until the end of the day of April the 19th. Amidst information about the possibility of Solomon Island signing a security treaty with China, the White House has announced that the U.S. National Security Council coordinator for the Indo-Pacific region, Kurt Campbell, will visit the Solomons this week. Washington has also warned the Solomon about a security treaty with Beijing. Speaking at a press conference, State Department spokesman Ned Price said that the nature of the agreement opens the door for China to deploy military forces to Solomons and set a precedent for other Pacific Island nations. The Solomons and China have not yet commented on the U.S. statement. Under the draft security treaty, which was reviewed in March, Chinese ships will be allowed to conduct logistic, stopover and transit activities in the Solomons. China could also deploy appropriate forces to protect its employees and projects in the Solomons. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced on April the 18th that Russia had begun a large-scale offensive in the Donbas region of eastern Ukraine. On Telegram, President Zelensky stated Russia has started attacks in Donbass, for which Russia has been preparing for a long time. Fighting has intensified in eastern Ukraine after Russia withdrew its troops from the area around the capital Kiev and refocused efforts on the Donbass region, which pro-Moscow separatists have partially controlled since 2014. When President Zelensky made the above statement, the governor of Luhansk region in eastern Ukraine, Sakry Gaidai, also announced that Russia had begun to launch the attack, which had been predicted. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.